morning from day 20. It's been 20 days. We had I would say slow, but intentionally slow morning when we resupplied at the NOC. Our shuttle driver was like 2 minutes out, so like we didn't have time to be super intentional about our breakfast purchases, so we just panicked and bought like some good to go oatmeals that we have to cook. So we had a slow start. It was nice though. Some oatmeal, some coffee, chatted with everybody. Had a nice group last night at Locust Gap. Crazy Bill, which just got a trail name of Ziploc if he keeps it. We had River, Chris, Galileo, Click on the Draw, a bunch of nice guys. We cut out at about a little after 9. Mileage today is 11.8. And I'm just so glad. I feel better. Y'all have no idea.
Look at this view.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. It just feels so good to be back out here and at 100%. Those were 7 days. That was a rough 7 days. So either it was something viral and it ran its course, or it was something bacterial and the Cipro is working. So either way, I don't care what it was, it's gone. It wasn't noro, thankfully. And yeah, it is behind us. And it looks shaping up to a beautiful day. Somebody came through camp and said it's supposed to be like in the 70s today, which is wild to think about. And Chuck's already mad at me because I started it in my fleece. He's like, we're gonna stop in 5 minutes so you can take off your fleece. Probably. He's not wrong.
I think she just enjoys getting going and then stopping 5 minutes later. Don't ask me why. It's a weird thing.
Let me live. Live. So yeah, did I say what our mileage was today? Yeah, maybe if I didn't. 11.8. And then we're gonna do a short day in Fontana, have a sleep there, resupply, and maybe cut out the next day for the Smokies. We don't know. I don't want to keep taking zeros, but I want to be safe about our trek into the Smokies. So let's make sure we have the gear for it. I don't want to put ourselves in a position where we're not.
The weather's supposed to be bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Smokies. I feel like the weather is so wishy-washy, you know? So we'll just keep an eye on it and see. We just want to do this as safely as possible.
And they're calling for snow next
Some
week.
snow.
In the Smokies.
Well, yeah, so.
Crazy.
We'll see. Okay, so Chuck knows some things about this tree.
Or, well, I was just told a few days ago, somebody informed me that this is called an Indian message tree or an Indian signal tree. And basically this tree would have been bent over by Native Americans like this. And it's a signal for something. So in this case, it could be that this is a shelter.
Huh.
Or it could be that, generations ago there was a water source here. But that was created by man as a signal for something.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
The more you know.
So Heather's going spelunking, which is something she's always said she would never want to do. Neither would I don't think. Oh yeah, nice little shelter.
Oh yeah, there's a crosswalk right here. Got a little road walk. Do the construction. Yeah, we just came through Thru Gap and were able to drop some trash, which was nice. We still had our entire bottle of squeezy pizza sauce, which is very heavy, but we ran out of cheese, so no more trail pizza. Womp womp. So that was nice to get rid of. But I think we crossed the street right here.
Warming up. Man,
Yeah, it's warm. It feels so good in the sun. Oh.
my mom says she likes in our videos when she can hear our feet walking and crunching.
Oh yeah, she'll well, it's super crunchy for you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Hey. Ah yes, the hiking trail. We will continue. I wonder if they must have moved this sign down here. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Our hiking trail. Let's get back after it. I wish. I might not be able to hear me. Oh wait, here for you. This is the climb that needs to be fear-mongered. Out of Locust Gap. There is this no, it's not really much in the way of switchbacks, it's just up. Up is the way you go. There's like baby switchbacks where like you're still just straight up. Woo!
Whew. All right. So we just came out of this tough climb that you may have seen a little bit of, depending on how this video is put together. It was tough. It was like a 750-foot super steep climb that did not have switchbacks until the very top when it kind of started leveling out. We were talking to our buddy River down in the gap, Locust Gap, that we just came out of. He said maybe it's called Jacob's Ladder. It was rough. But it landed us atop this ridge here with stunning views all around, which is pretty awesome. And then in not too far from here, we're going to drop, and it's going to be a pretty steep drop, I believe. So that's not going to be fun either. But we are like 2 hours and 20 minutes into the day. At 2 hours, we had hit 4.4 miles. So not doing too bad. Making good time. The trail has not been terribly rocky, so my feet are feeling good. I find, as I'm sure everyone does, that the rockier the trail, the more foot pain I have, and the longer it lasts into the next day even, so I love that. But anyways, just wanted to share the cool view, cool spot.
Stopping for lunch. Some meat sticks and my favorite. I don't care how heavy these are. You will always see me with some kind of chewy, sour snack in my bag. I have the Airheads strips in these right now, just because I didn't have access to Nerds clusters last time, but when I say I can make myself sick eating these, it's truly a problem. This Lemonade Fest, highly recommend. Very tasty. So I think we have, what was it, 6 miles left on the day?
Yep.
6 miles. 6 miles on the dot. Terrain's been pretty good, except for that nasty climb. Ugh. There were like no switchbacks. I was like complaining on the video. I was like, there's no switchbacks. And then 2 seconds later, the rest of it was switchbacks. So maybe all I need to do is just like scream into the void, and the trail will provide me with some switchbacks. It's been a little bit of a dry day. There's water down that way, but I don't think we're gonna go get. We still are pretty full from Locust Grove?
Locust Cove.
Cove. I put that, it's wrong in the last video. Oops. My bad. Locust something. But yeah, it's been dry on this side of the mountain today.
I'm checking to see. We've got a spring 2.9 miles ahead and a stream 4.8 miles ahead.
Nice. And it is sunny. I don't know if you can tell I'm kind of purple because it's a mineral-based sunscreen, but it is a sunny day.
But the rest of our terrain is pretty.
Do I want to know?
Pretty chill.
Okay.
So
nice.
A couple of small climbs. This is one of them.
Oh, cool. Well, let me continue to carb load. So we didn't talk about our visitor last night in camp. When we woke up this morning, 3 of us, myself included, were like, yeah, I heard it last night. And yeah, so we all thought at first it was somebody getting up to go to the bathroom, but as the leaves kept crunching over the span of like 20 minutes, when we woke up this morning, we're like, that was definitely not a human. So we don't know. Could have been a deer, could have been a bear, or a very heavy-footed mouse. We don't know, but it was tromping around for a solid 20 minutes. So what do you think it was, Ben?
I mean, I didn't hear it, but just based on what everybody described, that it sounded like human footsteps almost.
Oh, God, sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've heard raccoons and stuff at night. It sounds to me like it was probably a bear.
Yeah. That'd have been cool to see. Maybe not. Maybe not at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hindsight, I'm like, oh, that'd have been neat. But in the moment, I probably like, oh. But yeah, so it was definitely making the rounds around the tents, whatever it was.
Eating them.
So these are pretty dope. Snickers makes protein bars. And he's still munching on his Metarex with the pretzels in it.
Really good.
So we made it into camp on a little bit of a slope. All the spots are kind of slopey, unfortunately. But I think, let's see. My whole foot is gonna be Leukotape by the time it's all said and done. I goofed on the shoes, guys. I shouldn't have switched. So we've got a full house tonight here at Cable Gap. Came up this way a little bit to cook some supper. I'm having a little appetizer. It's a nice day. Nice little walk in the woods today. Nothing too eventful. Got some Alfredo pasta for supper. I'm gonna tuck in pretty early. Get some snoozing. Hit it in the morning. Yeah, it was a good day. My heel's a little boggy with my blister, but it is what it is. What we're gonna do, you know? We're trying to see who's got the better hair right now. Oh,
Sorry. Me. I do.
Okay. Signing off on day 20. It's like 10 to 7, so, and we're already in the tent.
Yes.
Yes.
Tomorrow makes 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's flying by. It feels weird.
Yeah. Got to do some research on our plans for the Smokies because we got some really interesting weather coming.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. We'll
But
figure it out.
yeah. See y'all in the morning.
Night.